going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to tackle how to build stairs with walls surrounding them, from simple to a little more advanced after patch 3. I'm not using any mods or anything. I used to use WeMod, but now the only thing I'm using is already currently in the game. All you do is type in cheat stick, and after you type in cheat stick, you press F1, and I'm using what's called log hack. You have infinite logs, so you type log hack on, and now you have infinite logs. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you what they've changed. If you want to build a stair or a staircase with walls, the solution used to be to put a floor down like this. And there's still videos up on YouTube. It's just they've patched it. It doesn't work anymore. And if you built parallel with the flooring, it would allow you to put a log here, standing up like this. But if you get this icon, you can't do that, and you get this. Now this isn't that aggravating with me building on a beach, obviously, on a little tiny 1x1, but when you're on your 3rd floor or 2nd floor and you need to tear half the side of the house down, it's aggravating. Another thing I've seen a lot is you lock it in place by putting any kind of stair down. And then you get the icon which you want, which is this. Now you're going to be happy and say, yes, I've done it. Until you get this crap again. So here's a solution. You build a 1x2. And then you could probably min-max this, but what I do is I take all those 4 out. Now where the stairs are gonna land to, you want the arrows pointing to them. Now that means you come from the outside in, the outside in, the outside in, the outside in, and then when you place these logs, now you'll get the magical icon that you've been looking for. And now, if we snap these across, you'll see that we get this icon instead of the arrow. And that's what you want. Now if I pile these on, you can see now I'm building a full walled-in stair. Come on. So now I can fill all these in, and now you have a wall on both sides of your staircase. I don't know why they have to make this so difficult to do. It's... I wish you could just build 2 walls, and then, I don't know, maybe a template or something, so you could just, you know, put a staircase in between instead of making this crazy. Again, just to show you, you can now have a full walled-in staircase, and you can keep going and going. Alright, so now you have that. Now one thing that they did add that I do like, it doesn't help for a full walled-in staircase, but it is nice, is... Actually, let me point this out first. Do not build like this in this game. It'll drive you absolutely nuts. do not just stack wood like this, because now I can't put anything down. So what you want to do is you want to put the beams going up first, and then stack these in between. And now you can connect these, throw that down, and if you notice in the new patch, now you can build a staircase like this. But you're also gonna notice that you get this crap again. It's one of those things that's really frustrating. Now, I mean, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna say it doesn't look good, but if you're going for a full wall, you run into a problem like that, and it's just so annoying. It really is. Now, one thing I do want to point out, what I said before, what not to do. This is more of a bug than... this is more of a... I don't know, glitch. I'm sure they'll fix it, but... now if you put these down, and you connect both of these... oops. And then you get rid of the stairs. And then this is where the magic happens. You pull out the diagonal bracing. It lifts up. Which is kind of weird and kind of cool. And then after these lift up, this actually becomes a freestanding structure. All this can go. So you end up with something wild like that. And I'd love to see what somebody comes up with this. And not to mention as well, two other things. You can build on this. You can build stairs or a roof. I'll show you that real quick. Oh god, just did the same thing. Now, where this gets even more wild is... oh, it's not going to let me... see, it won't let you take these out. But it doesn't matter. Now, you'd think that the whole thing would fall down, right? Well, it doesn't. Like I said, this becomes just a freestanding kind of thing. Which is actually kind of wild. And while I'm on it, one more. I just want to see what other people can come up with this. I really just figured it out. If I do exactly what I did before again. Now you saw me build up there. You can actually build down. And what gets kind of weird is you can build a staircase now. You can build a staircase. All the way up. And if you notice, it's very slight, but it's actually a different angle. Alright, so now for something a little more complicated. For this, we're gonna build a 3x2. And again, you can probably min-max this, but if you forget and you screw up, and you're on the 3rd floor, you're not going to be happy. So I just like to put them all in place and then, you know, change them when I get to that step. So now we're going to start the staircase here. And what this is going to be is it's going to be a two-story staircase with a landing. So my landing is going to be here. So the stairs are going to come down in this square right here. So like we did before, we're going to go towards the bottom, into the middle, into the middle. This is going to become a theme. We come down, down, over. That's the icon. Alright, so now we have what we had before. And this one, this is where it starts to get weird again. And I don't know why they changed it, but it's either gonna work or it's either gonna work or it's not. And what I've learned is that the inside wall is always the problem. But we're gonna try it anyway. And with the inside wall being a problem, it's not a problem because I found a fix. So just like before, we're gonna go in and in, because that's where the second staircase is gonna be. We put one here, one here. Sometimes that icon shows up, it's not a big deal, it'll let you do it anyway. Now, it gave me the icon, which is good, but I'll show you what's gonna happen, or what I think's gonna happen. Oh no, look at that. Wow. Well, let me do it. Okay. Well, that's nice. Usually that doesn't happen. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And it's gonna let me do it on this one too. Okay. See, usually this doesn't happen. Again, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And if the inside wall gives you a problem, like it usually does, all you do is do what we did before, and you stack this wall, and then you use my method on this wall. So you can still build a staircase and still have a full wall. Because to build a staircase, you need at least one slope and one wall. Now I'll speed it up here. I'm just going to fill it in just for giggles. And again, always place these first. Do not stack logs straight up. You will hate yourself. So here is a completely walled-in, two-story staircase with a landing. Alright, so for this one we're going to get a little more complicated. We're going to have gonna build a 3x3 grid first. Now what this one's gonna be is it's gonna be a two-story staircase with a landing with two additional staircases going off to the side with walls. Now, again, we're going to do it the same way. We're going to start in the middle. And you don't have to do it like this on the first floor, but I like to because it usually cuts out a lot of the frustration that you go through on the second floor. And it also gives you a backup plan. Because on this one, I know that my method will fail somewhere. And it's most likely going to be the inside wall. But again, if we have a failure, it doesn't matter because there's a solution. Alright, so this is where the first of the 2 staircases are going to be. And it's going to go this way. The landing will be right here. So, what we were doing before, we want to go in and in. This one's going to have to come out twice. So we're going to go in and in. Now, I have a feeling that not this one, the one by the landing will fail. It'll give us the icon that we want, which is this, but it's not going to work. And I'll show you what I mean. See how we can still get the icon? But now look, you see how it's giving us the arrow? We don't want the arrow in this situation because that means we can't fill up the whole thing. It's only going to fill in where underneath the triangle. Not up here. This will be wide open. And we don't want that in this situation. So, there's a solution. This one's going to work. I know this one's going to work because it always... Okay. Going to prove me wrong. We're going to come in and in. Maybe I made a mistake before. Yeah. So this one's good. So now we have a diagonal piece, which you need to build stairs. And now we take this out, this out, this out, and then we build this wall straight up. And to make it easy, while I'm here, I'm just gonna build this wall up. These planks, I'll take them out, but you know, you don't need them. And now, my method will work for the outside wall. That's what I was saying. The inside wall is usually the one to give you trouble. I don't know why, but it is. Even if you put all the logs in the, you know, you put them the right way. We'll try this side. Sometimes it works. So this other staircase is going to start where that arrow's pointing from right now. So we're going to go in. In, oops, that's bad. That way. And then we're gonna go in again. So the stairs land here, we want all the arrows pointing to it. So this one has to come out as well and go in. Now if you don't do that, if one of the sides fails, you're done. It's, you know, you gotta knock everything apart and I don't even want to get into how many times I've gone through that. Alright, so this is probably going to be the one to fail. It's going to give us the icon. Look at that. This time it didn't. So it just shows you in this video, I just built the other one and it didn't work. Was this gonna... What are we gonna do with the opposite now? The outside wall almost always works, no matter what. Sometimes you just gotta move around. I knew that something was up. So now we can build this. Well, there you have it. A 2-story staircase with a landing, with a double staircase, all walled in. It looks so easy, and it should be. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll waste my time so you don't have to. Also, comment your ideas and thoughts. Love you.